Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to show some of the books that I have picked up in the last couple months. I've never made any purchases like this before. I'm usually a low dollar spender. I have bought slabs before, but they were, all under $100. With my collection from my father and from when I was young, and watching the market, which I feel the market's pretty topped out, except for a couple books that I've been watching, and it's just they just keep going up. So I felt sooner than later was a time to get these books, and they were also my favorite characters, which I've never had, and it really rounds off my collection a lot better. This Luke Cage here, now this isn't really one. This is just kind of a book I wanted. I wasn't really going for this for any special occasion. I've always just liked Luke Cage. I've always wanted this book here. I waited to find a white, and I wanted an 8 or higher. And it was hard to find one without, the roll, and it was hard to find one this straight at the top. So when I found this one, and I definitely did not pay too much. I didn't pay too little, but I definitely didn't pay too much. But I'm stoked to have this book here. So this is a really nice 8.0, and I'm just excited about it. So, anyways, these are the characters I was talking about that I've never had, and I feel more good about my collection now. These Spider-Mans, they even, luckily I got these because they seem to just keep going up. I waited, and I wanted to get something I'd be happy about. Anyways, this first one's an 8.0 white. I wanted a good wrap on them, and most of them, most of them I was watching the 9s, 8.5s. Again, now on these ones here, I went a little lower grade. I was going to go 9 or higher on these, but once I started watching prices, I realized I could get these for basically half. I got these for half the price of a 9. So just these Amazing Spider-Man 129s. So when I realized that, I was like, well, hey, let's just hunt down a really nice 8 and good centering, and I'll be happy. This one here is actually, I believe, a little low up here, which is better for me than having it all shoved up in the corner right there. So I just love this book. It's white. It's very clean. It's got a couple nicks right there. You can see those, and that's what brings it down to an 8, and the staple's a little funky right there around that, and then up by Spider-Man's foot there's a little tear. But that's all I could see that really brought it down to the 8. The corners are all pretty nice. A little bit of a fold right there in the corner, but that ain't that much. When you hold it back, it's just a beautiful book, and I was really excited about this one. And since I decided to go a lower grade, I decided to get 2 copies. And I wanted to get an 8.5 because I wanted to really compare. And it was still not much more than the 8 when I ended up getting a deal on this one. This one's wrapped about even, maybe a hair high on the top. It's probably about even. But this 8.5 here has a lot more little noticeable nicks, just as far as spine ticks, and the color, the fade on the blue is a little off. Now I don't know if that's just from the printer. I'm guessing it might be, because it's got white pages. So if I was going to choose one of these two, I'd probably go with this 8.0 white and get rid of this one. So I got 2 because, in the future, also because I can always sell one. So and like I said, I was picking these up for half the prices of the 9s. So anyways, I don't think I could go wrong with these books right here. And I feel great about this purchase. No regrets. First time I've spent any kind of money like this on books whatsoever. I send in tons of CGC books, but I've never bought books like this. I'm just used to sending in my own books and then just getting them back. Anyways, I definitely will look at the pictures very closely in the future, if not ask for pictures if I ever make purchases like this again. But I feel I did pretty good on all these. Anyways, stoked on these right here. Like I said, I would rather have this one than this one. Okay, so I also picked up another one of my favorite characters, which was Wolverine. So I finally had to step it up and get a couple of these. And again, I decided to go with the lower grades. And these just do not stop going up. I do not know what's going on. So, anyways, I went with a lower grade. Now this one here, I am super excited about. This is the cleanest 6.0 I've ever seen. Now, can you see? You should be able to see this faint line going up. That's the only problem with this whole book. Now, the top of it's even beautiful too. I love how the black shows right there. Now it fades off towards the bottom a little bit with the white, but I don't think I could get much better. This in my head is no 6.0. If this didn't have this line, this would be in the mid 9s. This book, even the staples on the back are flawless. From now on, I will definitely be going low grade on keys and wait to find something like this, which will be hard, but it will be worth the wait. When you hold this book back, it looks beautiful. So this is the nicest 6.0 Hulk I've ever seen. And I am super excited about this book right here. And you hold it back here, you can barely see that line. That line ain't nothing. I'd way rather have something like that than just little nicks and dings all over the book. So to compare it, I also purchased 7, which I was able to get for not too much more than the 6. But the 6 I was willing to pay more than the 7. If I had to get rid of one of these, it would be the 7. To me, the nicest grade out of all of these books that I have right here is this book right here. This is the cleanest book out of all these books right here. Is this 6.0 right here. This 7 is a really nice book. Again, I got the nice centering, nice straight at the top. Sorry about all the shadows and glares and all that crap. It's wrapped really nicely. It comes down and it just fades. I think this one fades to the back a little bit. Sorry about that. This book is really nice on the back. It might have a little bit more, actually looks dirtier on the back or something, but the top's nice. It's just got a lot more little spine dings, and the edge over here, the edge over here isn't perfect, and it's got some little turds up here on the top right here and over here. But I mean, it's still a really nice 7. I mean, you hold this puppy back and it looks beautiful too, but it don't shine like that other one for some reason. Anyways, so with the market going the way it is, you know, the market's just, I don't see how it couldn't be just tip-topped out. But these books here, they just do not stop. And I didn't have these in my collection, so I've always felt strange about that. But now I got one of my favorite, you know, both of basically my favorite characters here. You know, I love them all, but you got to have Wolverine and Punisher, especially with the collection of my father's like he had in mind from when I was young. So anyways, I was really excited to get all these. And like I said, this 6.0 is nicer than all these books right here. If I ever do sell any, it'll be this 8.5 and it'll be that 7. Anyways, I just wanted to show all these, and I'm really happy to have these books here in my collection. I'm definitely, when I go for more key issues in the future, I'm going to be looking low grade. There's nothing wrong with that. Something like this is going to be hard for me to find again into something else, but I mean, I just cannot believe this Hulk is this clean right here. Anyways, I got another video coming up in a few days. I got my Spider-Mans back from CGC for my monthly haul, so I'll be doing that. And maybe I'll show the 3 I'm going to be sending out. That'll be fun. Anyways, just thanks for watching, and everybody have a good night.